What's the story, wrestling fans? Roman rules the show. Bianca is not as good as Bayley. And Carmella drinks a little bit of the bubbly. All that and more coming up on the Wrestle Story. Welcome back to the Wrestle Story. We discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after AEW and NXT, and every Friday after Smackdown. Hello, people. How are the people?
How's it going?
Doing. I'll be back when she was done yelling about Roman Reigns. I'll be eating ice cream. You're eating ice cream, Janelle? Cool.
Well,
Kevin Owens night on SmackDown. Got his butt kicked then, now, forever. Yes, that's how I should have started that.
Guys,
then, now, forever.
Guys.
Owens. Destroyed by Reigns and Jey Uso.
What was that?
What?
What the heck was that?
That's how I should have started the show.
You okay?
What?
I don't even know what you just said.
That's because you're too busy trying to tweet out stuff and not even paying attention, going, guys. What's up, guys? Just like the vid. By the way, where were you yesterday? John Elite.
Mr. G was taking a nap.
My little one woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. 4:30 in the morning.
So he was sleeping.
And so I was up, got up at 4:30 in the morning with him and was up like pretty much through 2 o'clock, and then I had to lay down and take a nap, and
yeah. I
slept through it because I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John Elite. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, guys. Smackdown.
Hello, Scott, Johnny Elite, and everybody else that is in here. Smackdown. We got 7 likes and 3 people watching. What in the crap is that?
I don't know, but I have a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about.
Or
starting with...
About.
Huh?
I said or not talk about. Or just yell about
Thank
things.
you, John Elite. Did you enjoy your nap? Yes, I did enjoy my nap because I had to sleep. Because going on, like 2 or 3 hours of sleep just doesn't work. It's one of those things, that you just need your sleep. Hello, James. How you doing? Good to have you with us.
What is up? SmackDown was great tonight. I disagree. I think this show sucked.
You're fine. Jonelle, what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
I don't know, but this show sucked.
I don't know, but I just got fired by Jonelle. Can you believe that?
This show sucked. Terrible. Bad. Awful. Wasn't good whatsoever.
It's okay. I slept 15 hours the other day battling the flu. Well, get healthy, Scott. Hopefully, you start to feel better. You sure it's the flu?
Yes, hopefully.
And not the COVID?
Hopefully it's...
Can you smell things? Baby boy's wake-up schedule is always screwed up when he doesn't nap during the day. Yes, it is. Like, if he doesn't nap during the day, I can almost guarantee he's going to be up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. NXT UK was decent yesterday. Paul Heyman had been writing stuff for Roman Reigns. Yes, that doesn't shock me. Feel better, Scott. Definitely. SmackDown was like a baby pooping in a diaper. Yeah. I mean, some of it was okay, some of it not so much. So
none of it was good. I'm sorry. 90% of the show was Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. Don't care for that. Gonna talk about that. The Carmella stuff was kind of meh. Don't like her gimmick whatsoever. Gonna talk about that as well. The Bayley Belair match was good. I'll go further into detail on that in a minute. And that's pretty much all that happened on the show because 90% of it was...
TLC predictions tonight? Yes, we will have our TLC predictions at the end of the show.
90% of this was Roman Reigns and Jay and Kevin.
Yes.
So.
Tamina, though? Well, the Tamina thing, I don't know. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Actually, it wasn't that bad, except for Roman been shown twice enough already. Roman's been showed 900 times tonight, so yeah. All right.
So
Kevin Owens and Roman were on the show. They talked. They had fights. That's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.
I wish it was that easy. It's not. So we start the show off with Kevin Owens in the ring, and he's like,
Carmella was looking good tonight. I don't know what show you were watching.
And
she had a little bit of ugly.
I have been waiting all week for this. And I'm like, yeah, me too, Kevin. Me too. I've been waiting all week. He's like, I'm not waiting any longer. Roman, I want to fight you now. And I'm like, great, awesome. Paul Heyman then sort of like shows up or whatever on the Tron and is all like, Roman comes to the ring on his time, not yours. His time, not yours. His time, not yours. Get it? Got it? Good.
What kind of ice cream you eating, John L?
Owen is...
Reigns needs to drop the Shield music.
Owens is like...
Yeah.
Owens is essentially just... I don't even know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the point of the segment was.
It's to show that Owens is still after Roman, but Roman's still in charge. That's what I think the point is.
And it was necessary to do this 16 times throughout the entirety of SmackDown.
Well, they're trying to get the ratings as high as what Raws were this week.
Yeah, which certainly isn't that much.
Yeah. So they're trying to outdo Raw this week, I think.
I don't get it at all, whatsoever.
Me neither. Again, I think it's, I don't know. It's just rinse and repeat the same stuff.
The entire show.
Yeah.
So, Reigns...
At least our role model got the win. That should count for something.
After this, Kevin Owens goes to the back or whatever and is like looking for Roman, goes to his dressing room, but he's not there because Roman is out in the ring now. And I'm like, whoa. There's one way to get out of here. Roman's door's there, and there's like a dead end here. And then there's the hallway. There's one way to get through here. So, like, how did Roman and Kevin not pass each other in the hallways on the way to the ring and, like, back? I don't get it. Makes no sense. So Roman is in the ring, and he's like, I'm not the bad guy. I'm just the guy. Your guy.
That's what they needed. Razor,
the tribal chief.
They needed the Razor Ramon to come out and go, that's right, you're not the bad guy.
And then he's like, Jay, I've told you this the last 4 weeks. I've told you, go beat up Kevin Owens. And every time, you fail. But this week will be different. You, my brother, are going to go and beat up Kevin Owens. Put him down. And I'm like, great.
Yes.
Got it.
It's kind of a repeat of what happened the last couple weeks, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Same show, different day.
Yup.
And then they wonder why ratings are dropping. Oh, we can't figure out what we want to write this week. Let's go with...
last week's show.
No, I got a better idea. This week I'm going to come out, I'm going to say... last week you didn't get the job done, so this time go get the job done. There's the difference.
So yeah, that happened, and then Owens came out, and Jay like attacked him from behind or something, or maybe I'm confusing segments here, and this happened later in the show. You got me, man. Like, something happened here where Kevin Owens got beat up. So.
This was the same thing Roman said years ago with the, I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy. Yes, correct. The $600 stimulus check feels like a judo chop to the neck. Scott, stick around. I will talk about it at the end if you remind me.
So, yeah, we're going to go back to Roman and Uso and Owens in a minute.
I counted Roman showing up like 1 million times tonight.
Yep.
Yes, you are correct.
Well, after this, we get the standard every SmackDown, every show tag team match after the opening promo segment that lasted 30 minutes. And this week, it's the same match we saw last week. The Street Profits versus Dolph Ziggler and Rude. Only this time, gotta switch it up a bit. It's for the tag team championships. So the Street Profits won, and then Ziggler and Rude proceeded to, like, yell at the referee because they were like, we didn't lose! And I'm like, you clearly did. It was 1, 2, 3. Clearly. So, thoughts on this?
I mean, it was okay. Again, it wasn't a wow because they've done nothing to build it. They've done, it's all kind of the same stuff. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a good match. Again, but the storytelling has to happen, and that's just not happening. Since when does beating one half of a tag team get you a shot at the tag titles? Since WWE has decided to make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. So then after this, I got a little bit ahead of myself in the last segment. This is where Kevin Owens gets beat up. He was beaten by Uso with a chair backstage. Sorry, it wasn't out on the main, show. It was backstage. So he's getting beat up by Uso with a chair.
Yeah.
So
that was kind of unique. We haven't seen that.
We then have Belair in a backstage segment with Kayla. Essentially, she's just talking about her match with Bayley and that she's going to shine tonight.
They're bringing back the Inferno match. They're bringing the Inferno match back. Thoughts? Talk about that in a minute, James.
Yes, most definitely.
When we talk about our predictions,
TLC predictions.
We will we'll give you our thoughts on that.
Yes. So we then have the Riot Squad versus Bayley Kay and
question mark.
We don't know who her tag team partner is going to be until she brings out Tamina. So apparently this is Bayley Kay's gimmick now is let's see how many people she can go through in a matter of weeks. It was the dumbest thing breaking her up from Peyton. Dumbest thing ever. Like, literally stupid. Like, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Probably Vince. But whoever decided that is a buffoon. Because Bayley Kay's great when she's with the right person. And unfortunately, none of these people are the right people. I don't know why, like, that's hard to figure out. Like, and you have Peyton on Raw doing what? Nothing? I mean, she's on main event fighting with Lacey Evans or something in a not tag team or whatever they're calling themselves. And it's like, what's the point? If you're putting them in tag team matches anyways, why are they just not a tag team together?
What if the plan is to bring them back together?
I don't care. It was stupid to break them up in the first place.
Well, I agree, but what if that's, like, is where we head back to?
Well, it probably is, but it's stupid.
I agree.
Like, I don't get it.
I agree. I mean, the whole idea of what they're doing with this is, I don't like it. Billy Kay's betterness. That kind of breaking up with something a dork would think of. Yes, I agree.
What is this doing for the Riot Squad?
Well, this is doing nothing for the Riot Squad. I don't understand.
Her tag team partner of choice every week. It's not doing anything for them. It's not pushing them ahead in the rankings.
No, it's
for
not.
Sure. Like, I mean, yeah, beating Billy Kay is really something to like be excited about.
So here's the thing. You have Billy Kay coming out. She's looking for a tag team partner. You have Tamina, who put out an awesome video months ago and had it on her Twitter. And then apparently it wasn't good enough for WWE, so it was taken down. And I felt that if they had went that way with her, this would have been awesome. And they didn't. And so you have two characters here that are totally lost, that have no clue. They have no plan for them.
Well, the thing about the Tamina video is what I think happened with that. I think that she made that on her own. I think that she put that out on Twitter, and WWE saw the response that it was getting and went, nope, we had nothing to do with this, take it down. We don't care how many views it's gotten. We don't care how much traffic it's drawn to you and your stuff. We don't care. Take it down. We didn't approve it. It's not our storyline. Take it down. That's what I think happened there.
Yeah, probably. But I think it's just dumb.
I agree.
They should have taken a look at it and went, okay, this is good. Then let's use it.
I agree. But that's what I think happened.
Probably.
Was that she did it on her own, and WWE was like, no, don't think so.
The Sammy Award for Best Wrestling Podcast is the Wrestle Story. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that, I think. I'm not sure if the Sammy Awards amount to anything, but thank you. The Iconics breaking up was... no, I'm not there. Are y'all watching the Slam Awards next week? We'll
I'll pay attention to it. R-Truth is hosting it, so I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah. Why is Billie Kay looking for a tag partner? They should have never split them up. 100% agree, Scott. Hello, guys. I'm not gone, yell, or anything because I'm honestly pissed off. A report came out and said Vince is supposed to make drastic changes as soon as this upcoming Monday. They need to have drastic changes because they need to do something. Yeah, man, we want the Asylum Tamina. The Asylum Tamina would be awesome, Mrs. Gleen, if they would bring her back, because that was the ultimate. That video was awesome. Mm-hmm. James, the Slammy Awards are rigged. No, Scott, they are not.
Not at all.
John, that is from Meltzer. He's a liar. I've seen a couple of people report that there's supposed to be big changes coming up.
Well, I've seen some stuff about USA not being happy with the ratings and stuff, and they need... we can kind of talk about that at the end, but I've seen some stuff about USA not being happy as well.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, yo, how you doing, the 90s guy?
What is up, dude?
Thanks for joining us. He's blaming the writers when there is a problem with the company. You start at the head of the table, not the little workers of the company, bro. Vince is the problem. 100% agree. He tries to change things and doesn't let people do
too much
what they're supposed to do. Are y'all doing a show for the Slammies next week? I don't know, James.
Not probably.
What day is it?
I think it's Wednesday. I also could be wrong, though. We can just touch on it.
Yeah, we might touch on it.
Doing announce winners and see how,
Yes. They're not, Scott. Yes. Why is Becky in the category for Superstar of the Year? She had 2 matches. Very good question, Scott. What's that tell you about WWE and what has happened this year?
As long as Becky gets an award. I think Becky is going to get an award, but I don't think it's going to be for Superstar of the Year or Female Superstar of the Year. I think it's going to be for the Moment of the Year with the pregnancy announcer, because everything else in that category absolutely sucks.
She's going to get an award for having a baby.
Yep, I think so.
That's it.
I think that's what's going to win there.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And if it doesn't...
The Bringing a New Person into the World award goes to
Becky Lynch!
I'm pissed because Vince always does this to the ratings. Go down, blames everyone else, promises changes, then nothing ever happens. Yeah. Yes, I 100% agree, Starring John.
Yeah. So, the Riot Squad, Billie Kay and Tamina. Another terrible match from them. Wow. Mm-hmm. This happened.
Here's the thing. If they make something out of this with Tamina, because they showed her a lot as they were walking away. So if they make something out of this with her and try and... First off, they need to change her character, okay? And so turning her into the Asylum Tamina would be cool. I don't see it happening, but that would be cool.
I don't see anything coming out of this for Tamina whatsoever.
Well, it might not be.
I think that it's all about Billie Kay.
They showed her an awful lot there.
Next week, Billie Kay is going to bring out another tag team partner for her choosing, and is going to fight the Riot Squad. And I think that we're just going to go off of this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and that's what's going to happen.
Well, it could be. Hello, Anthony. Baby Mama of the Year award. Yeah, there, see? Anthony's got it. The Edge moment didn't suck, Maven.
Okay, well, that's in the same category, but I still think that Becky's winning that one.
I swear Billie Kay really deserves better than this. Well, she needs to go back with the Iconics and be a part of the Iconics.
I think that Edge is going to win, the Return of the Year or whatever. Yeah. But I think that the other one is going to Becky.
He's gonna win the Return of the Year, and then he's gonna win the Leave Wrestling because of an injury again.
Award of the Year.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah, sure. So yeah, that was that. I mean, I don't. The Riot Squad won, and it doesn't really.
Yeah.
Make a difference whether they won or not.
No.
So then we have Carmella. Wow, this segment again, stellar. So Carmella is in the ring and she's giving a toast to Sasha Banks because, well, why not? So she sings a song about it being the season, it being the season to drink the bubbly. Okay. And she wants to celebrate because she's better than all of us. And, Sasha Banks doesn't have what it takes to be champion. And, sorry, I forgot. There was one of these in there. That was also a part of the promo. Oh, sorry, one more. One more, just for good measure. And then Sasha came out and got hit with a champagne bottle again, which, knocked her out. Even though she got hit in the side, it knocked her out. And that was pretty much this segment. Two things here. One. Chris Jericho should be all like, the bubbly? That's my gimmick, okay? Don't be trying to steal my gimmick because your ratings on your show sucks. Two, this is not the first time I've heard Carmella say this either. Stop trying to steal MJF's gimmick too, okay? The whole better than you thing? No. He should have that trademark so nobody else can use it because... No, just no. I don't think so, okay? This wasn't good. Oh, I also forgot the entrance once again with the sheet and the shadows of her, dancing or whatever, where it was totally distorted and you couldn't tell what was what. Yeah, that was totally great too. MJF does not suck. Scott, ban for MJF slander. Totally not cool. We don't allow that here. Get out. Stop right now. I think not. Just, this entire thing was just not good. Your thoughts, Mr. G, now that I've reenacted the promo. With the twirls and the hair flips and everything.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know what to say about it, because it was just...
She said a lot.
But said nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
This gimmick...
I don't get it.
It's so bad. So bad.
Where's the wig at, Mrs. Gleen?
It's in my closet.
It's in your closet?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't do me any good. That's downstairs.
No.
So I could pull out the wig and just for Scott and do the hair flip thing. Or I could just, I tried to do it while I was sitting here. And
maybe be like, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I don't get this. The gimmick sucks. It's bad. It's so, surface, and, I get it. That's what it's supposed to be. But, they have way too many people on the roster that are already like that. And so, why did Carmella need to be stuck with the gimmick that everybody else has? Why couldn't you just have let her go out there and be herself instead of this carbon copy of everybody else that you have on the roster? Oh, well, because she wouldn't have been featured on the roster if she wasn't,
Who else on the roster does this?
There's just way too many people that are like this. Way too many. It's all the same stuff. And they've tried to do this gimmick multiple times. It hasn't worked out. It's been dumb. It's been stupid. They've made a fool of themselves. I don't like it. And it's dumb.
I agree. I don't like it. I think she took a shot at AEW without anybody noticing.
Why?
Well, she called it the bubbly, right?
Yeah.
And then she took a drink and went, ew. Right?
Yeah, but she then followed up with, oh, it's cheap tasting.
I know what she followed up with.
Sasha Banks.
But I
don't think it was a shot at AEW whatsoever. I don't think Carmella gives,
Well,
a
I
flying
don't. Okay,
thing
but I don't
about
don't
AEW.
think it's probably Carmella that's doing it. I think it's probably WWE that's doing it.
Yeah,
Not
because
Carmella.
that's where their focus should be right now, on taking shots in AEW when their ratings completely suck.
Well, I agree, but that's not what, that's not how they think. It's like, I mean, because this gimmick is just dumb, and what she is doing, I do not like. The idea behind it, she comes out and says a lot without saying a lot, and I don't get what the point is. Let's catch up on chat here. How is that stealing Maven when Bubbly is not trademarked?
It's not about stealing it because it's trademarked or anything. It's about literally doing the exact same thing that has been done on AEW with, like, the whole, like, Bubbly thing and all this stuff. And it's like, dude. It's so obvious, though. Like,
Yeah.
It's all the same stuff.
It is.
Which I get, we're gonna have, like, the same thing. But, like, dude. You can't come up with anything aside from this?
Yeah. I don't know. Starting Drive says this gimmick is a little like a sassy, uppy version of Tessa's Unbreakable gimmick. Yes, but it's just not good. MJF and Jericho should file a lawsuit against WWE. No, they'll just make fun of it. Rather than,
They'll go on AEW on Wednesday and, like...
Yeah.
So I heard this chick
MJF
talking about the
will come out
Bubbly.
Maven, how could you, hiding the Morrison wig like that?
Well,
yes.
I took it because the
Can't
baby
believe
was
that.
scared of it.
Anthony says, Emelina 2.0. Scott, I hope Carmella wins because Sasha is meh. Yeah, Sasha's terrible.
I disagree, but...
No, Sasha's terrible.
No, I disagree.
She had a good match with Bayley. She's terrible on the mic. She is terrible.
I disagree.
If she would put forth her effort like she did with Bayley all the time, I would say, okay, she's good. She is terrible. Okay? Bad.
I don't have an issue with Sasha, honestly.
I just don't think she's
Her
good.
promos aren't that great all the time, but I think that she has stellar matches.
It depends on who
time.
she's with.
No, I don't think it's about, like, I don't think that...
I
don't think that it's about, like, who she's with, because I think she can look good with anybody. It's about them giving her time and giving them time.
Yeah,
Which they don't do 90% of the time, and so that's why, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I just don't think she's good and needs a lot of work. And like I said, if she wrestled like she did against Bayley, if she would do promos like she did when she was preparing for Bayley, I'd be okay, but she doesn't. It's just not good. Starring John says, I don't even think Carmella knows who AEW is. Smackdown ratings are on the upswing. Yes, Scott, they're on the rise. Or at least they were. She probably thinks AEW is IKEA's brother company. MJF should review this podcast. That'd be awesome if MJF would do that. Like, someone needs to get in his ear and like let him know.
Well, he is reviewing podcasts.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody should tweet him, tag him, folks.
Yeah. All Sasha is I'm the boss legit, and she's the blueprint. Find new material. I don't even think it's the material. It's the fact that she can't do, like, she's terrible.
No, I think it is the material, though. I think it's that the promos that they give her, 90% of the time, what she's supposed to be saying is stupid and corny and cheesy, and it's like that for everybody. But it's like, it's not good. And she's just out there trying to do what she can do with it, but it doesn't always go over that well.
Sasha's good at acting. Sasha's in The Mandalorian is not good. I haven't seen it yet, Scott, so I need to watch that. Mr. G, she also had an instant classic Hayek match with Charlotte and Becky, also a 5-star match with Ronda at the Rumble. Her and Asuka have good matches. Sasha doesn't suck. Okay, so you named like 5 of the top, wrestlers, people or 4 of the top in the business, right?
So what?
So who's carrying the matches?
Becky and Sasha, that was both of them.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who's carrying the matches?
No, I'm not going to answer that question because both of them look great in the match.
No, because here's the thing. You can't sit here and say somebody's good, okay?
Well, Bayley and Sasha was good. Who carried that match?
Okay, here's the thing. I should be able to put a turd in the ring, and if you're good, you should make the match should look good. Okay? I don't care how good you are, how bad you are. If you are good, right? I should be able to put a turd out there against you, and you should be able to put on a good match. All right? And make it look good. Those 4 that you mentioned, Charlotte, I could put anybody in the ring with Charlotte. The match is going to look good. Why? Because Charlotte is going to make sure it looks good. Becky, I could put her in the ring with anybody. And the match is going to look good. Why? Because she's going to make sure the match looks good. Ronda's
great on her own.
Huh?
Not that great on her own.
Ronda?
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, Ronda hasn't.
Ronda's Ronda. Okay, the reason Ronda was on anything is because she's Ronda Rousey. She's made a name for herself, and that's the only reason she's on there.
Okay,
She's
but
fine.
listen to what I'm saying. Her name got her there. Okay.
But she didn't carry that match.
But you can't compare Ronda. You can't compare Ronda to the other wrestlers because Ronda came in from MMA where it was like, okay, I'm gonna punch your face off. Okay.
Okay. Who carried that match?
Asuka could carry a match. I mean, Asuka could carry any match with anybody.
Okay, but don't diminish what Sasha Banks can do. Don't undermine what Sasha Banks has done.
What has she
done? She's had
done?
phenomenal matches with many people on the roster.
Who?
So, like, to sit here and say that she hasn't,
okay.
it's kind of
Name
a
them off.
complete joke.
Name them off.
Starring John already did.
Who?
So...
Where?
Did you not just read the comment?
Charlotte, Becky,
I don't
Asuka,
freaking care who it was
all
with.
3 of them could carry anything.
I don't care.
I told you, they could carry a turd through a match.
I don't care. Don't diminish what Sasha Banks can do. She looked just as good as Becky did in the Hell in a Cell match. That was the best match that, like, it was so good. Stellar match.
Why?
Both of them looked freaking amazing. They were both doing crazy spots. They both looked really good. It wasn't just Becky making Sasha look good, okay? They both looked phenomenal.
Well, I could sit here and watch
Go
Sasha.
back and watch the match.
Sasha is terrible on the mic, okay? You get her away from the big show, like the ones that she's dealt with, Bayley, and her mic skills are bad, terrible. She cannot cut a promo. In the ring, she doesn't look good unless she's wrestling Bayley, Becky, Charlotte. If she's not in with them, forget about it. Charlotte's had bad matches. The thing is, when you're in with a bad person, your matches aren't going to be as stellar, but they make them look better than Sasha does in matches where she should be trying to carry these people because she's one of the superstars, and so she should be able to make it look better. Asuka has made matches that are bad look better. And so when you sit here and you throw them out there, it's one of those things that you go, okay, can she carry a match?
Go back
like
and
I said,
watch
you can
her
put
old stuff.
What does that have to do with now?
Don't sit here and say Sasha Banks can't do anything. Go back and watch her stuff. Go back and watch her NXT stuff. Go back and watch her early Raw stuff. Go back and watch some of that. Because you're sitting here, you're like, oh, she sucks. She's terrible. And you're just basing all of this off of what you've seen in the last couple of weeks.
I'm basing it off what I've seen over the last 2 years.
Okay, and you haven't seen anything
outside of facing Bayley. What is she, I mean? What is she, you've said her promos are terrible.
I'm not saying I haven't.
And so
what I'm saying is, don't diminish everything that she's already done. Don't diminish all the matches that she's had with all these people that have been so great and so phenomenal and amazing. Like, and then don't sit there and say, like, oh, Sasha Banks had nothing to do with that. It's only because of Becky. Or it's only because of Bayley. Or it's only because of Ronda. Or it's only because of Charlotte. No, it's not. It's because of Sasha Banks. So why
can't she take... Okay, so why can't she go into matches like this Carmella match? I'm not expecting it to be great. Why is it that she can't carry matches with people like that?
Well, why aren't you sitting here saying, oh, well, why can't Carmella carry a match with somebody?
Because I don't think Carmella's good. So I'm not sitting here saying, why is Carmella in this position?
I don't know, but I don't think it's very fair on Sasha Banks' part to sit here and say she hasn't carried anything and she hasn't done anything and she hasn't done jack squat and blah, 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 blah. She's terrible. When, truthfully, like...
I'm just telling you.
Look at what she's done.
Go back, watch Bianca Belair NXT and compare that to the main roster. Well, Bianca Belair hasn't been in the ring much, so Charlotte 5 belts is returning Sunday, possibly. Carmella is very underrated in the ring.
I think she's had really good matches.
Again, it just doesn't like. It doesn't ring like, okay, wow, that was excellent.
I don't know. I don't mind her. I don't have any issues with her, honestly. I mean, I think she's a decent wrestler. I have no issues.
Right now, she probably wouldn't be in my top 5 for women.
Well, I'm not saying she'd be in my top 5, but I'm just saying that she's not a bad wrestler.
Okay, so she's not a bad wrestler, but she's not a great wrestler. So she kind of falls in the middle where a lot of other people fall.
What Scott said is, she's kind of underrated in the ring, and she doesn't necessarily get the time that she should be given. That's what I think a lot of the problem is with 90% of the matches that are put on, like with Sasha and stuff, I guess, if you want to, pick on her some more. They don't necessarily give them enough time to show what they can do, which I think is kind of...
Guys, I was watching a documentary on the former wrestler Sexy Star where she broke her Rosemary's arm on purpose. She had great talent, such a shame. Yes. Nah, Sasha is top 10, at least top 10. Well, top 10, like top 10 now, or top 10 ever. Watch the matches with Mella Charlotte. Matches after Charlotte returned in 2018. She helped Charlotte there, and Mella's problem is her character, not her promos.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree her character's messed up. But I'm just not impressed with her in the ring.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any issues. Sasha has classic matches just like her gimmick, though. Yes, yeah, I mean, I can see where people are like, her gimmick is just kind of stale, and, like, I don't think that, her promos and her gimmick and everything that's along the lines of that, like, is great. But, like, to say that she hasn't had good matches is, like, a blatant lie. Roll the footage back. Watch her stuff. It's good.
How you doing, Jack?
Like, I don't know how anybody can sit here and say, Mr. G, that she isn't good. Like, I don't, like, stop. Watch her stuff. Not just now. She's had good matches within the last, 2 years. She's had good matches. She's had great matches in the last 5. You take a look at her NXT stuff. Sasha Banks was, legit, dude. The stuff that she did there was so great. So, to sit here and say that she's never had good matches is just unbelievable.
Honestly, it's Tessa, Charlotte, Becky, Bayley, Ronda, Sasha, Shayna, Asuka, Trish, Natalya.
Only because she's a heart. Yeah, Natalya wouldn't even be in my top 25 list. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, she wouldn't. She just...
Natalya wouldn't even make your top 100 list.
No. Oh, man. Hey, guys, what is up? Hey, Jack.
Didn't expect you to be here. We didn't expect to be here, but we just magically decided to hang out.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, Aunt. Hello, whole yeah people. What is up?
Hey there, Futuristic Gamer.
A debate about Sasha Banks and whether she's good or not. Mr. G says no. I say she is.
Everyone looks for something different in wrestling. It's okay to like different wrestlers. It's just when people say hateful things on Twitter or IG is where I have a problem. Wait till you see my rant coming up, Scott.
Stop it. Ah, man.
Owen's on Talking Smack with Paul.
Wow, I'm sure that's great. So, yeah, we're kind of having a debate about Sasha Banks and whether she's good or not.
Yes, we were having a debate about Sasha Banks and whether she's good or not.
Yep.
Liv Morgan has very little wrestling acumen. Fight me.
I'm not going to.
Rant on what, Mr. G?
Something? He's going to have a rant about
Well, I was going to have a rant just about anything because Scott talked about people saying hateful things on Twitter. So I was just going to rant on about saying hateful things.
So anyways, moving on to the segment, essentially Carmella's all like, snap, snap, champagne. And then Banks shows up and is like...
Hashtag Team Maven. Anthony!
Hashtag... You bet your bottom dollar it's Team Maven. And anyways, so Banks shows up. She beats up Carmella, but like, just kidding, because Banks takes another one of those champagne bottles to the side, which apparently knocks her out. And And that's that. I don't understand that spot either. It's like, dude. I don't know what, like, the whole idea behind using the champagne bottle and, like, that totally taking her out. Like, I don't know. I don't get the connection there. Like, yeah, it would probably hurt, but I don't think it's going to hurt long enough for Sasha to lay there for 15 minutes unconscious. Especially when she's hitting her side.
She broke her ribs.
Not even like a butt, like, not even like over her head. Like, her side. Her ribs, dude. That's where she got hit.
Yeah. She broke her ribs.
I don't get it. Like, does anybody else understand that? Like, her laying down for so long, being like, oh, I'm so dead. Like, no, you're not. Get up. Are you just that much of a wussball?
She had some gas.
Like, I don't get it.
A little bit of the bubbly caused her to have some gas.
And I don't know why WWE feels to, I don't know why WWE feels the need to do spots like that and pretend that it's, like, death. You know? I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Okay, what's going on with the chat today, bro? What defines a good wrestler nowadays? I need a good wrestler to be able to tell me a story in the ring, out of the ring, all over the place. When they're walking down the street, they need to tell me a story. When I see them in the local grocery store, they need to be able to tell me a story. I'm kidding. They don't need to do that, all that stuff. Just, you know, you get the point.
Yes, Banks is a very talented wrestler. She creates interesting spots with interesting transitions. Storytelling, one of the best. More delivery, excellent. Not Charlotte, but not terrible. There's another comment here. Selling, excellent, but a little too loose sometimes. I think she will end up injuring herself. Yeah, I can totally understand that. Totally understand that, man.
Good to see a female wrestler creating interesting stories in the ring, which makes up for her lack of promo ability. Well, give me a whole yeah. You're not going to like what I just said. Because I said...
Totally ripped on her.
Her promos are terrible.
He totally ripped on her.
I don't think she's that good in the ring.
I disagree! I will die on this hill. Watch her matches, bro. Watch them. You were, like, blind if you don't think that she's, like, a good wrestler. Sorry. Well, anyways, again, continue on. Sorry, just need to throw that out there.
Here is why I've said she's not... I don't feel that she's a good wrestler. I don't think, you know... Outside of being in with, like, one of the big stars.
So by one of the big stars, he means Becky,
Holy
Charlotte,
crap,
Bayley.
dude!
By one of the big stars, he means Becky. When Sasha Banks has matches with Becky, Charlotte, Bayley, Ronda, Asuka, those 5 people, continue on. You gotta be specific here. Explain to the people all the details.
She's not good in the ring in the promos. She's not good in the ring. She can't carry a match. Okay, if she, you should. I've said it a little bit ago. You should be able to put a turd in the ring, and whoever the better wrestler should be able to make the match look somewhat decent. And I don't feel that you could put a turd in the ring and Sasha could carry that. It's not happening.
That was his argument.
There you are.
Stupid argument. I'm sorry. Stupid.
I think she's fluid in the ring and creates dynamic, interesting spots. They don't always work, but it's more interesting delivering the same 5 moves of Doom. Holy.
But everybody's on my side, bro.
The thing is
nobody in this chat is like, Sasha Banks sucks. She's terrible in the ring. They're all like, yeah, her promos are okay.
No one ever made him look decent. The thing is Hulk wasn't about, like, you know, I've said he's a terrible wrestler. But what he lacked in the wrestling ability, he was able to bring out in the promo ability.
But the thing about it is Sasha Banks has the wrestling ability. She
can't do either.
No! That is a blatant lie! She most definitely can wrestle. Most definitely. If you watched her matches, like I said, you would see she can wrestle. Clearly you have not. Her promos, sure, they're not always that great. But, like, she can wrestle. And for you to say she can't is...
Hi, Jake.
Absolutely terrible. You're canceled. Like, stop it.
Sasha will lose Sunday as the Mandalorian just finished. Did someone give Mr. G poop? That was a load of bull. Do we see the same match at Hell in a Cell? Again, I don't think she can't carry it. Lana's the best. Lana is number 1. Mr. G equals Lana. No, Lana's terrible.
What's up, Jake? How's it going?
Hulk Wrestling fan was very different. Well, again, I mean, it's one of those things that it's. Anytime you want to beat Mr. G in a promo, mention Hulkamania, brother.
Apparently, that's the
No, because I've said Hogan was never a good wrestler. I've said that all along. Have I not always said Hogan's not a good wrestler?
You said that he's not a good wrestler. I'm not saying that you haven't, but like
I have always said Hogan is not a good wrestler.
To deny that Sasha.
How you doing, Jack?
To deny that Sasha is a good wrestler is like totally terrible. Okay, it's a lie. She is.
Mr. G is canceled.
A phenomenal wrestler. Go back and watch her matches, like I said. There's been people in the chat that have listed matches to go watch.
All right, I'll go watch a match from 5 years ago.
But it's not about that, though. Because
where does that connect to now?
It's not about being 5 years ago, and she's had good matches within the last couple of years. You're making it sound like she's never had
good matches.
But it's not about who she's in the ring with.
Those people I said.
Oh my God, she can make people look good. She's had Okay, tell me, people. Becky and Sasha.
Mr. G potentially thought Goldberg versus Taker in Saudi was a good match.
Literally want to claw my eyes out.
It was number 2.
No, it wasn't.
It's like number 2 on my list.
Definitely not. Sasha is a more well-rounded wrestler.
Jack, your name is great.
Than Hogan, even with terrible promos.
I have said Hogan's terrible. Hogan was terrible in the ring. Bad. The thing Hogan did was he told a story in the ring.
But Sasha Banks
doesn't tell a story in the ring.
I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit.
Well, Maven just walked out. I have pushed her to the brink. She just walked out. She quits and walked out. Mr. G thought Fiend Goldberg was better. I shared the show, guys. Thanks, James. Good. Now everybody gets to see what Maven walked out. Time for another one of Maven's rants. Now, I think Maven just walked out the door. Hogan is decent, actually. There's a ton of video on YouTube where he was wrestling in New Japan where the guy was moving like a cruiserweight, so Hogan isn't fantastic, but he can hold his own. I'll give him that. Again, like I said, Hogan I don't think is... I don't think Hogan's good. He was a terrible wrestler. And so, when we're sitting here, it's one of those things that... it's one of those things you sit here and you watch it, and I mean, where am I wrong here? I mean, tell me. I've heard people talking about Mr. G, now's your chance. Because I think that personally that Sasha, her promos are terrible. Like, tell me, what has she done that's been good at the promo outside of in the ring with Bayley? I mean, where has she done anything? If she's in with one of the big stars, Bayley, Becky, what has she done? What has she done in the last 2 years? Nothing. You got to watch those videos. Mr. G Vince will always restrict his wrestlers on what they can and can't do. I'm not saying they don't. It's just one of those things that you have to do. All of them go through it. It's a matter of whether you can work through it or not. I seriously encourage you to watch those matches. Seriously. What has she done the last 2 years? That's the question. Nice of John Cena to join Mr. G on the Wrestle Story. Yes, John Cena's sitting here next to me. And you cannot see him, obviously. So, yeah. I'm not sure she's coming back. I think she left and she's not coming back. She left the building, I think. Completely left the building. She's gone. Imagine she does an RKO from behind. So if she comes up behind me, we'll know what's coming. By God, it's John Cena on the Wrestle Story. John Cena has joined me. He is going to talk.
I'm back. I made myself another cup of tea because...
Too bad you're not at your 500 sub mark. I know. Mr. G, the door is moving by itself.
I quit. What did I miss?
I agree with Mr. G.
I will not take...
See...
I will not take this Sasha
Crazy
Banks
Ginger Jake Holden agreed with me.
No, I will not take this. I will not take this Sasha Banks slander. Nope, I won't take it. I will not take it. Yay, she quit! You're fired. Give me, I'm taking away your modding privileges. I'm taking away your modding privileges. Sorry, it's over for you. Over! I am not in the mood. It's over. Stop! What are you doing? I run this show. This is my channel. Give me that. Can't believe you just gave his mod privileges back.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Mrs. G could be in that chair right now. Yeah, see? If we had 500 subs, we could have Mrs. G in the chair.
I can't believe this.
You're a spanner. Sasha is not that good. She's the worst out of the 4 horsewomen. Yes, I agree.
You people don't know what you're talking about.
So,
you people don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm back. So now we have the Otis with Chad Gable.
You don't know what you're talking about. Not at all.
It's next. It was next in the show.
No, don't
Otis
think so.
with Chad Gable.
No.
And Shinsuke with Cesaro. You know? Curtains Mavens. Mavens. Curtains Maven. Not over. This is funny. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this entertainment. We will be back right after a 5-minute break. Now she's not even talking. She's gonna type. Oh man, I was ready to feud with Nightbot as saying naughty words. Then you had to get back. This is no laughing matter.
This is not a joke.
This is not a joke. I tell you. Otis with Chad Gable. The gimmick. I need to watch it a little more to determine if I really like it or not. And so I don't know.
I don't know about this either.
What?
This entire thing.
Yeah.
It's just kind of. Ant's very tired. Jack, you think Ant's tired? I'm tired. I'm tired of the Sasha Banks slander. This is just wrong. Wrong! I tell you, wrong! I will not stand for it.
The Slammies are on Thursday night. Or Thursday, right? I don't know what day they're on. Mr. G's Bob Ross voice took over for a minute. Yes, it is time for us to sit back and paint a pretty little picture.
Of Sasha Banks.
And we'll have a nice little tree growing right here.
And you know who's going to be standing under that tree? Sasha Banks with her SmackDown Women's Championship. And it's going to say greatest wrestler ever. Signed Mr. G.
Well, that's because she's under the tree. Because she knows that all the crap that she's going to fall on her if she's not careful.
Stop.
Okay, let me fix the problem. Carmella is great. She had a great champion run. She had a great heel gimmick. Carmella's good, but I wish they treat her as the next Trish Stratus or something. I don't know how good Carmella is either. I'm kind of liking, not gonna lie, and I don't care who disagrees, but I'm joking that they are making Otis a little more serious. I think it's the whole thing with the Otis thing. I think it's one of those things I need to watch a little more to see where they go with it, because this could be a train wreck happening, or they could make this good. And the whole idea of him working with Chad Gable, it gives Chad Gable something to do. Mm-hmm. And so I think that this, again, I need to watch more of this to see where it's going. So this is part of the storytelling to determine, whether this is going to be good or not. Yes.
I know what Mr. G needs for Christmas. A Sasha Banks shirt! You bet your bottom dollar he needs a Sasha Banks shirt!
Yes. I need a Sasha Banks shirt.
Boss time!
Yeah.
I don't think I fixed it. No features.
You're kidding me. 15 watch and 11 likes. Who...
Do it right. Who is
Why
sus?
is it not working?
I know 2 Samoans who are ready to come at you.
The Wild Samoans say like the video.
Like the video. If you haven't already, like the video. Boss time shirt for Mr. G. Crop top. No, YouTube would ban us again. We don't need that. So, No, thank you. Otis is doing better than Tucker.
Jack, that's not hilarious. What are you saying?
Saying it's really funny. He's laughing at you. Or me. Or us. Or Mrs. G's comment. Or all of the above.
Yeah, I guess. Is Gable a heel or a face? Seems like he's still a heel. Who knows? He's something. Nobody has a clue.
Well, I was on your side, Maven. At least I tried. It's all good, man. It's all good.
I don't know, Anthony. I don't know if he's a heel or a face or what exactly. I'm not sure they know what he is.
Well, I think that he's trying to do something. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know how I feel about this. It's not.
Here's what I think. I think he's going to be a little bit of both because he's got Otis in training. So there's going to be weeks where we're going to go, well, he's a heel. He's being a jerk to Otis. But I don't know that it's so much being a jerk to Otis as much as, okay, I'm trying to teach you a lesson.
I don't either, but...
I'm laughing at Mrs. G's comment. I know what you're laughing at, Jack. I don't need a Sasha Banks shirt.
Crop top and Morrison wig.
Crop top and Morrison wig. I would look good, wouldn't I?
No. That's not what that comment says.
What? Crop top and Morrison wig? You'll be hot, Mr. G.
It's the way she spelled it and capitalizes it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was funny.
I would look good with a crop top and Morrison's wig.
Anyways, so we then have, after that, Otis won.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
And then we are getting ready for the Sammy Awards, the greatest award show on television.
I would say this was
ever.
probably the best part of the show.
Yep. The first annual Sammy Awards.
Yes.
Sami Zayn's suit, the burgundy suit. I'm digging it, man. Burgundy looks good. So Sami Zayn, it's like the Slammy Awards are lame, okay? The Sammy Awards, however...
2 sizes too small at least.
The Sammy Awards, however, are stellar. And so we are going to do a little 2020 in review video. We play this, and of course it's all clips of Sami Zayn. It had many clips of the
Hello, Arnie.
It had many clips of the
Hi there, dude.
What's the match called? The triple threat ladder match that he had with Jeff and AJ at Clash of Champions, which that match was stellar. Loved that. Didn't love the feud going into it, but that was a bomb match. Like, everything they did in it was really good. So we then have Sami Zayn, who is presenting these awards, and we have the comeback of the year. And there's a lot of people up for grabs in this category. But the winner is...
Sami Zayn!
You ruined it. I was going to ask you for a drum roll.
Oh.
It's pointless now.
Oh,
You
my
ruined
bad.
it. You already gave it away.
Sorry.
Sami Zayn. He won comeback of the year. Don't screw up the next category. Got it?
I got it.
Got it. Okay. So Sami Zayn won comeback of the year. Woo! We then have Sami Zayn, who's presenting this next award as well. And
They couldn't find anybody else that would present, so they had to
no, just nobody else would have really worked for the Sammy Awards. I mean, Sami Zayn was the best option for this, for the Sammy Awards, right? Well, the next award is for Match of the Year, and of course, drum roll, please. That's not a drum roll. It's a machine gun. And the winner of this category, Match of the Year, is the Triple Threat Ladder Match from Clash of Champions or whatever the pay-per-view is called. Sami Zayn gets the win again! What? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that he won.
I know. I was shocked.
2 Sammy Awards? He won 2 Sammy Awards. It's the first ever Sammy Awards.
It's amazing.
What?
Amazing.
I wish I won a Sammy Award.
Yes. Everybody wants a Sammy Award.
I know. I wish, man.
That's not a dermal, it's a machine gun. They just started Smackdown over again here. Well, you got to watch it again, Scott. Machine gun. That sounded like a sound from Christmas Vacation. That match sucked.
I disagree. I thought that was a great match.
I thought it was a good match.
I think that's actually in the category for match of the year. I don't think it's going to win because I think that Bayley and Sasha at Hayek is winning, but that's a close second. I mean, that was such a good match, man. We then have the last award. The last award for Superstar of the Year. And the winner is Big E. What? This is the Sammy Awards. How did Big E?
I don't know.
I just...
How did they sneak in Big E's name?
I don't know.
Did you all know that the last time they had a Miz Awards was when the Shield first reunited back in 2017? Interesting. What's everyone doing for the weekend? Watching TLC.
Being presents? I don't...
Match of the year is the Boneyard match.
I disagree, Scott.
No.
I disagree.
No.
I feel like that was good, but I feel like it can't be in the same category as regular matches because it was a... It wasn't an actual match.
What happened to that show from The Miz? It left. They got rid of it.
So Big E won Superstar of the Year. Sami Zayn is dumbfounded. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, how did this happen?
Yes.
Somebody rigged the show.
Good.
I can't believe Big E won. This was my spot. I was a shoo-in.
This was a good segment. The whole thing was good.
Well, Sammy tries to cut off Big E and ends up getting punched, and then Big E tosses Zayn down the ramp, and this is just, I love this. This is the best segment on the show. This was so funny.
Yeah, this was good. This was really good. Big E did an excellent job with this. I thought Sami Zayn did an excellent job. This whole thing was good. Set up perfectly. It's entertaining. Like I said, I think this is probably the best part of the show. I think Chad will turn on Otis. I think eventually he's going to. Or will Otis turn on Chad? Match of the year was the bar fight. No Way Futuristic Game. I thought it was good, but I don't think it's a match of the year.
No, disagree.
Weekend, I'll be working on recording my first battle rap album. Awesome, Jack. That is cool. I think I'm going to watch...
battle rapping?
Himself. They're in lockdown, so I'm guessing he's going to be... he's going to have his alter ego there with him, and he's going to be battling himself.
Interesting.
Am I right, Jack?
That'd be fun.
I think I'm going to watch Becky's 24/7 since WWE can't do her 365. Hey, James, why don't you put together a 365 and send it to WWE and see if they'll take it?
So after this, we have Bianca Belair
versus
Bayley.
Put together a 365 and then...
Such a stellar match. I like this show. I like this show. I like this. I like this match, not this show. I like this match. Bayley won, which didn't make a whole lot of sense to me just because if we're trying to build up Bianca as something, I feel like it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have her lose. But whatever. Also, I didn't think Bayley looked the greatest going into this match. I said this a couple weeks ago, like she lost to Natalya or something, and it's like, dude, like what? You lost to Natalya, and now you're going into this match with Bianca, and I thought that she wasn't gonna win. I thought that Bianca was gonna win the match because I felt like that made the most sense, and I was gonna be like, well, Bayley looks stupid, and it's like, what's the point, dude? But Bayley won and still looks stupid. Don't think it really mattered what they did with this. But it was a good match.
Yeah,
it didn't have nearly enough time. I feel like they should have had more time. And
well, I agree. It probably needed more time. I think the one thing about it is like a lot of what they do with WWE. They try and there's certain matches they try to rush through, and then others they don't.
Well, I feel
that this is the one that they probably should not have done. Rush job.
You could have taken off like 15 minutes off the old Roman Reigns segment to give a little bit more time to this.
I agree. Because
also, I felt like this was really
right
weird doing this on SmackDown. Like, this is a big match that could have been done at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, and this,
but,
I agree. Because this is going to be one of the... I think right now that this is could potentially be one of your big, like, feuds.
Hey, observing?
You could create a good story out of it.
What's up, dude?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. you should do a list of the best superstars of 2020. We've talked about doing something like that. I don't know if we'll do it or not, but we'll see. I'm also battle rapping my cats and my big TV. Jack, I hope you can beat them. I hope.
Yeah, man.
That'd be interesting. Bayley lost to Natalia, so I think she needed the win, but it kind of hurts Bianca Belair. I agree, Jono, but I mean, it's okay. The boat sank. Natty wasn't on SmackDown. Ringside News reports it hit an iceberg. Kevin Owens got beat up over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
So,
and over.
Speaking of being beat up
and over.
Speaking of being beat
and
up
over.
recently,
and over.
Kevin Owens more specifically.
And over.
We have this lovely little segment between Roman and Jay and I almost said Jay and Uso, but
Jay and Uso.
Jay.
How you doing, observing stuff?
Between Jay and Heyman and so essentially they're out there. They're like, Kevin, what are you doing? You are ruining your shot at relevancy. Is that how you say that? I don't know. Whatever. You're ruining your shot at being relevant. That's what he was trying to say. And whether I said it right is beyond me. Kevin then comes out, proceeds to get beat up again, over and over and over and over, with some chairs, with some ladders, with some tables, with some chairs, with some tables, with some ladders, with some chairs, by Jay and Roman, and then Jay, and then Roman, and then chairs, and then tables, and then ladders. I'm surprised they didn't throw any stairs in there. Then Kevin ended the show and he got up.
That's the new pay-per-view they're gonna have next year.
Tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
Yeah.
They already did that.
Well, they're gonna do it again.
Back in 2014.
It's gonna happen again.
It was dumb.
They're bringing it back.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was Big Show and Eric Rowan who had a stairs match, wasn't it? I think something like that.
But it's gonna be like the whole
Am I right?
The whole show is gonna be tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
Big Show, Rowan, stairs.
Watch Natty's latest YouTube video. No, I haven't watched Natty's anything from Natty Scott.
I think I'm right. I was right. Eric Rowan and Big Show. Woo! TLC 2014. Dab, 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 dab.
Sammy is annoying, and Biggie needs to take the IC title. James, I can't say that.
Check
Sammy's
that out.
good.
I'm good.
You are good.
I'm good because I remember useless information about matches from 17 years ago. 2014 TLC, Big Show and Rowan had a stairs match.
The Dove Lady from Home Alone 2 should have helped Kevin out.
So.
The town near my other home in Ireland still brags they built that Titanic. I'm like, shut up. She sank first time out. Yeah, I don't know that I'd be bragging about something like that. I built the Titanic.
It went down though. I still built it.
One thing about it got retired after its first voyage.
So then.
It made history, definitely.
So then Kevin Owens essentially.
The unsinkable became sinkable.
To end the show. He had all these chairs.
So Jack, I guess they should be bragging because they made history. Do you remember stuff for school? No.
Yeah, that'd be a no. I can't
No.
I can remember certain science stuff. I can remember some of it. Math. No, I don't remember what I did in math.
1 + 1, it's gone.
I don't remember what I did in math a month ago. It's probably not that great. I do the stuff, and then it's I remember it long enough.
It goes like this. Here, this is what goes through.
I remember it long enough to get good grades on stuff, but
here's what happens with Maven. Okay, schoolwork. In this area, wrestling. Home Alone 2 had Trump. It's therefore poo.
Dude, you can't do stuff like that.
Natty videos are awful. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill you.
Kids remember the words Soul Town Road, but can't remember anything with school.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've always... Come, Jack. It wasn't all that bad, but I do hate Trump. I know what you're saying.
Can somebody please clip that?
What?
In school where
in one ear, not the other?
Wrestling.
You're gonna quit. She shouldn't be drinking when I'm talking.
Sorry, that is my fault. I should learn by now, but that was really funny.
It's like, what do you expect?
So studies go out the other ear, maybe. Like I said, I remember things long enough to get good grades on stuff, but then after that, it's like, I don't remember.
I suppose we can do that. It goes,
Like, I can remember some things, but majority of it is like, nope.
Where wrestling comes in and goes, file that under X, Y, and Z.
Hang on. You're not great at math? If only there was a math teacher on this stream. Yeah.
Trust me, Jack.
I hate.
Trust me. You would not believe how many times I've been over things with her, and like I said, it just goes.
Math is so difficult for me because go to side tangent here. This has nothing to do with wrestling, but math is so difficult for me because, like, dyslexia. Okay, I'm dyslexic. So when we start putting letters and numbers and words all together on a page, you lost me, dude. I don't comprehend any of it. None whatsoever. If it's a simple, like, numbers here, like, I take so many notes, it's ridiculous, because I will not remember anything at all. So many notes. Like, I have an entire notebook filled with, like, math notes. It's like, I don't know, dude. And even the stuff that I write down, generally I'll go back and look at it, and I'm like, I don't know what I do with this, man. I don't know what to do with this. I knew what I was doing with it. Now I don't.
So studies go out the other ear to Maven.
Yep,
pretty much. Well, it depends on what it is.
I'm really good in science.
Like she said, math.
Nope, not a thing.
I was great at maths. Hang on, you're not great at math. There was a math teacher in the stream. Yes, definitely, Jack.
I already read that.
That was funny. Are we talking about TLC then? Yes, we're going to talk about TLC, Jono. I hate math. It hurts my head. Math's just numbers. You just got to work numbers.
Yeah, except numbers.
Numbers around.
No. But it's not just numbers, though.
Math
People throw in letters and stuff and words and, like, word problems. It's not
nothing
just...
to it.
No, but you're a math teacher, dude. It's not just numbers.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not just numbers.
I hate math. It hurts my head. Math is always the easy subject for me. I understand maybe I'm dyslexic too. A science class sucks.
I don't mind science. I can remember stuff in science pretty easily.
Yeah. Sorry to go off topic. Our stupid government passed a bill to keep the government open and not a stimulus check of $1,200. $600 is garbage. I'm good at science too. Math is the best in gym class. Yeah, gym class was always good because, it's easy to do. What about history? History is... Some history she gets.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, she's not a fan of history. Don't forget the $600 stimulus. No snow days for kids this year. Yes, definitely no snow days. I hate algebra. See, algebra is easy to do too.
I find geometry is probably the easiest thing for me. Like, honestly, I really don't have an issue with geometry.
Yes.
Like, it's shapes and stuff, and it's pictures, and so I can comprehend it a bit better. But
yeah.
It still sucks.
Yes. James, nothing here is off topic. Nothing's off topic, James. In fact, we're going to talk about what you're upset about here in just a minute, because I think it's stupid what our government has done and dumb what our government has done, and they are so out of touch with reality they have no clue. History and theater classes are the best. History is my favorite subject. I went up to trig in math. Yeah, well, I took, how you doing, Zandel?
What's up, dude?
I had to take, like, calculus 2 and discrete math and all that stuff, and I absolutely hated that stuff.
Well, doesn't it just suck that you became a math teacher?
Well, if it's basic, I mean, if I like algebra, I mean, I hate geometry, but I mean that's even okay. I can handle geometry, but like that stuff, like discrete math, had nothing to do with like it was totally confusing. Guys, do you believe in a thing called the afterlife?
It's too quiet.
John Elite. Depends on what you're talking about, man. If you're talking about ghosts, things like that, yes. Ant is too quiet or asleep. Ant's probably asleep. He's not even watching our channel anymore. He's like off doing something else. The government is just money hungry, that's all. So the world is never going to go back to normal. We're going to be wearing masks for the rest of our lives. Jonelle, I think that the United States could be doing that.
I don't think that's a bad thing, honestly.
There are some other places, I think, that are going to be back to normal. I mean, Australia is one of them that's already kind of semi back to normal. But they also, when they have a cluster that builds up, they shut down the areas where there's, they shut the areas down that, where they needed to shut down.
What the heck is discrete math?
Discrete math is like, there's times where discrete math doesn't even like deal with like any numbers.
What is it?
Well, it's like logic. It's kind of like using logic as to why instead of saying okay 4 plus 2 equals 6, it may say A plus B equals C. Why does A plus B equal C? And then you have to go through this whole proof.
That would totally threw me off.
Why that happens?
Nope, don't think so. Won't be doing that. Stop right
chat,
there.
my question also includes you. I've got to go back. What did John Elite say?
Something
You
about
guys, do you
afterlife.
believe in the afterlife? Yes, we do. Do you enjoy any 30-minute TV programs? Yes.
Geometry Dash is a good.
That was an easy answer.
It is a good game. OMG.
Ant's alive! Here was Ant. He was like, they're talking about me.
Geometry sucks unless it's Geometry Dash. Like I said, I don't have an issue. I mean, like, geometry I find is a bit easier for me just because it's, like, shapes and stuff, and, like, I have a picture that I can look at. Shapes are great. But, like, the whole, like, A plus B equals C, element OP, triangle line things, yeah.
That's the amount of time we watched Roman J. Owens at the start of the night. It's 30 minutes.
A waste of freaking time, dude. I don't get it. So, anyways, we ended the show with Roman and Jay.
Android's going to take over the why our government is treating us Americans. There will be nobody left. Yeah. Mr. G for president.
So, guys.
Scott, I don't know if you'd want me as president.
So, guys, real quick.
Casper's asking, how can his secret be a secret if the secret is already out?
I don't know.
How much fish can Bobby Fish? How much fish can Bobby
How much fish can Bobby Flay? Flush.
Yeah.
No, it's how much fish can Bobby Fish fry? Bobby Fish could fry fish.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. That is it. So, yeah, anyways, TLC. You want to talk about TLC?
We'll talk about TLC, and then I will talk about the $600 that our government is offering people.
Sounds like Maven's a visual learner like me. Yeah, I do better when I have, it helps if I search for the TLC pay-per-view. It works out better for me if I have, like, pictures and stuff, because otherwise it's, like, it's just too much. It's, like, all coming at my face, and it's like, dude, stop.
Breathe, Maven. Breathe.
Sorry, sometimes
what if Ronda Rousey shows up on Sunday? I know it's not going to happen, but what if? Jonelle, I don't think she would do. This wouldn't be the stage where she would show up. Point is, the 30-minute program with a beginning, middle, and end is the same as that segment. It's mad. Why do we do this to ourselves?
I don't know.
Good question. Next week, we're going to review The Office.
Well, except that'll have to be real quick because the Office is being taken off of Netflix in like January 1st. It's a good thing next week isn't January 1st.
Well, we can find somewhere. 32 days until Trump is Gone. Gone. Yes.
So, The Office is great. Anybody who says otherwise, doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. There are 6 matches. 600 is crap. Even 1200 is crap. Anthony, I have thoughts on the whole thing. I will explain in a minute. Bye. Good night, guys. Need sleep. Have a great stream. Good night, Jake. Have a good one. Stay safe. Maybe he's a visual learner, but also dyslexic. So sometimes she sees things out of order. Yes, she does.
Yep. Breathing. Sorry. My bad.
You would have so much more to talk about with an episode of Office. It's crazy. I know.
The Office
it is crazy.
Great. Love The Office.
It is crazy.
Stellar. Trump said he's staying.
When you think Ant's gone, he comes from out of no. He's the Undertaker, man.
Yeah, like you
just
said.
rises from the the dark. Trump said he's staying. Yeah, okay. Well,
yeah, he can say staying.
Trump said he was going to show his taxes 4 years ago too, and that hasn't happened yet. So you know what that means? Nothing.
Trump also said he's in great health, but look at him.
Night Jakey baby. Me too. So I feel the pain. Yeah, I have ADHD. What? Unpopular opinion in the office is terrible.
The Office is phenomenal, man.
You just got RKO'd, Scott.
Stop it. The Office is great. I've never seen the
both offices are great.
I've only seen the U.S. version of The Office. I've never seen the British one.
I have seen some of the British one. I have not seen like all of it.
But man, the Office
the
is
British
great,
one is good
man.
too. They're both good.
The Office is great.
Yes.
Ugh, it's so good. It's so good.
All right, TLC. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin
For
with
the
MVP.
Raw Tag Team Championships. Truthfully, I think the Hurt Business is winning.
I think so too. I would agree. Hurt Business wins this match. Trump might be led out by Biden's Secret Service. And the Secret Service probably will not have an issue with doing it. Considering I saw a story where one of the head security guys got COVID and then had to have his leg amputated because of all the complications he had from it.
That's not good.
So they're probably not happy with, him anyway, with everything that he has done, not wearing masks, throwing these big parties, and then expecting things to just go all perfectly. You've never seen the OG Office? It's the only good one. It is good.
No, never seen it.
Isn't Bill Hader on The Office?
I don't think so. Is he?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
You could look it up.
Yeah.
That's
well,
what
I could.
you do best. Looking things
But
up.
you're good at that. Hurt Business.
If it was Twitter, sure.
No, wait. Will there be a kickoff match?
Right now I don't see one, but no, he's not. I don't think he's in the office. No, I don't think so. As far as I know.
No.
No. So anyways, there isn't a kickoff match right now.
No. No kickoff match.
But anyways, the New Day versus the Hurt Business. I'm gonna say the Hurt
British
Business.
women do well in America. Just plays so well about British office work. The thing is, like I've seen it, so I think it's okay. I thought it was good.
Hurt Business.
Turns on Cedric. New Day wins. That's an interesting take.
Interesting. I'm still going with the Hurt Business.
Give me the Hurt Business for the win. We will do that, Jeno. American Office was good. All right. Big E, Sammy for kickoff then. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to get.
Maybe, probably. I would say Sammy wins it.
Yeah, Sammy wins.
By, cheating or something.
Yeah.
Because he's Sami Zayn.
Tying
right?
Big E's legs to the ring post or something.
I think that makes sense.
Then we have Sasha Banks versus Carmella.
For the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Sasha.
Yeah, I'm going to say Sasha as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Sasha as well.
Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
In a TLC Universal Championship match.
I'm going to go with Roman.
Roman. Yeah.
Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and to be determined.
Okay, two things. Who's going to be the mystery partner? And who's winning the match?
The mystery partner is going to be Kairi Sane.
I'm going to say the mystery partner is Charlotte.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. But Charlotte, probably, maybe.
Okay.
And Asuka and Charlotte. That's who I think.
I'm going to take Asuka and
TBD.
what?
TBD.
Yeah, TBD.
Determined.
I agree. 100%. Then we have The Fiend with Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match. I'm guessing this is probably going to be a cinematic match.
I don't quite know how this is going to work, but I don't know that there's... Bless you. I don't know that there's necessarily going to be a winner walking out.
I don't think there's going to be a winner.
It'll be Becky Lynch.
There will not be a winner in this match.
Man.
I agree.
So...
Becky's not coming back yet.
Big predictions from Mystery Partner. Neither will happen. Mr. G said Monday that it'll probably be like Lana or something.
Yeah. I did say Lana's coming back. She's like gonna... It's Asuka's gonna come out by herself, and then Lana's gonna come out and get the pin. Hello, Jenny.
Oh, for a second there I thought that Jack was saying that Jenny, his cat, was gonna be the Mystery Partner.
Yeah. No, Jenny's here.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Someone's getting set on fire. Yes, I would say probably the Fiend.
Probably the Fiend, because I would say Randy Orton's not being set on fire.
Randy Orton's going, you aren't setting me on fire. That guy's crazy. Let's set him on fire.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Because Randy doesn't do anything.
Charlotte will be the mystery partner of Asuka, only for Charlotte to turn on her, and we get a match between Asuka and Charlotte at WrestleMania.
No.
I don't think so.
Please, let's not.
Charlotte Flair completes the Grand Slam Tag Team and Champion. Yes, I would agree, but I don't think Charlotte's going to be the one that shows up. Asuka's mystery partner is AJ Lee. That's a good guess.
Lots of good guesses.
Yes.
So, and do you have he's probably not going to tell us because he did a prediction video.
No. Go check out my prediction video and you'll find out. So go check out Give Me a Whole Yes prediction video and you'll find out what
for TLC,
they think.
Is it up?
Over at Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.
Oh, well, there he goes. Asuka will be handicapped. Lana comes out, puts Nia through table.
No, I asked Jenny. She's not employed by WWE. So then we get... Oh, who are we taking? Oh, yeah, we said no winner.
For what?
Asuka's partner is Mrs. Gleen.
For the Fiend and Randy?
Yeah, for the Fiend and Randy.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a winner.
And then in the last match, we have a Drew McIntyre.
Dude, it's Inferno match. First person on fire loses. Okay, well, whatever. Then it'll probably be Bray, I guess.
What if they both catch fire at the same time? Cool mug, Maven.
Oh, it's really not that cool of a mug.
Best day ever.
I don't even know. It's just
the best day ever.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a mug.
I'm going to say her tag team partner is going to be Eva Marie. That's another good one. It can't be Kyrie. She's still in
His
Japan.
predictions are up later. Check them out.
She's back.
Man.
Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles with Omos here.
I keep thinking this is Osmos.
I just go with Omos here.
Because, I look at it at first and I think that there's an S beside the first O.
Just say it's the
Osmos.
bodyguard that doesn't do anything.
It's Omos.
Yeah.
Almost. Or how
Fire match. Yes.
So, Drew. Actually, I'm going to say AJ, actually.
I'm going to go with AJ too.
I'm going to say AJ, and then I'm going to say Miz.
I'm going to say AJ because...
I'm going to say AJ, and then I'm going to say Miz.
Okay. AJ wins. Maybe AJ wins with the help of Miz, and then Miz pins AJ.
I don't know.
McIntyre is winning, definitely. Orton doesn't wear enough gear to set on fire. I wouldn't recommend setting his underwear on fire. Orton is winning.
Oh, man.
Randy...
Risky.
Yeah. Bray has a mask, and Sue, who will be set light, risky like it. Yes, I agree. I think we get a cash-in, any new WWE champion. Yes, I think we get a cash-in, too. Have you all seen the 2020 commercial with Drew? The one with the 2020, him, killing 2020. You know, Vince wanted to have someone...
They played that on the show tonight.
Well, Vince wanted to have someone with a mask on and call him COVID. But he's like, well, maybe I better not because there's lots of people dying every day now, and so it's probably not in good taste to do this.
Since when has Vince cared about taste?
Since he's probably had some networks going, hey, you clown, your shows are doing terrible.
Well, that's the other thing to talk about is the ratings, and I've seen I've read some stuff about USA not being very happy, and they want them to change some things and maybe go to more of a mature show, like more like violence and stuff. And I don't know that that's gonna help much, but like apparently USA isn't happy about their ratings either. Which, I mean, do you blame them?
Yeah. No, I don't. No titles change Sunday. Miz cashes in at Mania. Imagine Hulk Hogan interferes in AJ's match with Drew. Yes. Hurt Business wins. That would be funny after what Hogan made fun of AJ. Yeah, that would be funny. That'd be interesting. I think Drew wins. Miz cashes in. Not successful. Time to get it off Miz. Yeah, they need to get it over with and just get rid of it. I mean, it's kind of run its course, and don't run it until like the next Money in the Bank thing. Storytelling. Yes, definitely. James, I told Mr. G that the other day the commercial with Drew. Yes.
They played it on the show tonight. Yeah. They played it on the show tonight, and they have COVID merchandise, dudes.
Yeah.
They have 2020, like, merchandise.
It's pretty funny.
With this, like, slimy-looking 2020, like, person being, like, elbowed by, like, Bayley or whatever, and being claymored by Drew. Like, they have literal t-shirts.
Yes.
That have this. They look terrible, but they have literal t-shirts. People were like, what the heck, dude? What the heck?
I got AJ to be a 3 times WWE champion. Yes. I agree, generally. And then he loses it.
I agree.
So to answer your whole $600, $1,200 like amount for people here in the United States, our government sucks. All right. Every other government that's like any civilized government is helping out their people to make sure they try and stay safe. We've just kind of let it go, and we don't care who we kill. I think the Americans have been exposed for who we are. And I think the next time this happens, because it's going to happen again, and I think it'll be sooner than later, it's going to be done on purpose, and it's going to kill a lot more people. And we aren't smart enough to figure out how to deal with it, because we got too many people that are selfish and don't care who they kill. And the government star is part of it. When you sit here and you have these millionaires and people that are getting a paycheck, and they don't care about getting money to the people, like $1,800 over 9 months, really? That's $200 a month. And I've seen some of them go, well, go out and get a job. Well, dude, there is no job. You're an idiot. All right? First off, there's no job. Second, some jobs hours have been cut, so people aren't getting the unemployment. However, their hours have been cut in half. Yeah. And so there's less money coming in for them. And then you're going to give them $200 over 9 months. You know, $200 a month over 9 months, and say, here, go live off that. Not happening. And like I said, you have all these other countries that have all these other countries have come in and have given their countries money. You know, the people money. And I don't see why we couldn't do that, other than people are just selfish. We'll spend $90 bazillion on the galaxy of the Guardian Space Force, but we won't help the people out. Makes a lot of sense to me. Ours are helping us, but today criticized UNICEF, so they're civilized. I did see that, Jack. I saw where they criticized UNICEF. I just don't understand why they do that. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Hours are cut in half, yet many business executives are getting raises. I know, Scott. That's just it. That's part of the problem with everything we have. It's like it's all about the rich getting richer, and the the poor getting poorer.
That's a way to put it.
I mean, because nothing's going to change until we get people in office that care about people.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
When all you care about is you and lining your pockets, there's a problem. The whole idea, back when this whole thing started, Trump's like, we need to get people back to work. Dude, if you'd shut down everything, put a hard shutdown on the country, we could have then been in a position where we were just fighting, like, spots, trying to fight different spots to put fires out here and there, like Australia's doing.
Yeah.
Instead, we do it the totally screwed up way, and so it's like Trump has left us. Okay, he has done nothing since the election. He has done nothing but pout and talk about a rigged election. A leader
That's all
doesn't
he
do
was
that.
talking about
A
before the
leader-
election happened.
A leader should be out there leading, not whining and crying about losing.
He was never the guy to lead anything.
Complaining about everyone being against him. A leader steps up and leads by example. And this fool has done nothing. Any predictions on when fans will return for next year? Futurist Gamer, I don't see any.
Definitely not anytime soon. I don't think that we're gonna see fans within the honestly.
I will say this: I could see fans returning. Maybe the middle of summer.
I still think that would still be cut.
But it's going to be limited on who can come in. But I think we could see fans returning in the middle of summer. I think a lot is going to depend on how well this vaccine works. If we get 3 months, 4 months, March, April, May, and we start to go, well, this vaccine isn't working like they said it was going to, or these vaccines aren't working, then I could see that. I could see them, I could see things changing to where fans won't be back in the summer. But I think if this steps in, or this steps up, this vaccine works, I could see middle of summer, I could see at least some fans coming in. Here's a thought: if we spent less on campaigning and put it towards helping the people, that'd be great. Yeah, well, right now this is all about him making money, and people are stupid. 75% of the money he gets, he can do whatever he wants to with it.
Yeah.
And people are dumb. Well, here, take my money. I want to fight this because I think you won this election. Well, thank you. 25% of it goes towards me or towards that, and then 75% goes to me to do whatever the crap I want to with it. Just dumb.
Doesn't make any sense.
Some states on the open up schools again. Why would you want to open them up again? You know how fast the virus can spread. John, I think that's part of the issue we've had here is just within our area, I think that things start to spread when we open schools up.
Yeah.
Asuka and Ronda. That's interesting. Wait a minute, guys. Didn't Mr. G say Hulk Hogan was a bad wrestler? Why is he wearing the shirt? Futuristic Gamer. He is a bad wrestler. Hogan was never a good wrestler, in my opinion. But he was an entertainer. And as an entertainer, I think he was probably the best or one of the best in the business. Ever. And so that is why I wear the red and yellow. Brother!
What's that?
Drew it. That was Hulk Hogan.
That was a rough Hulk Hogan.
I'm sorry.
Brother! What was that?
Brother! Is that better?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Drew wins. UNICEF stepped in because an area of London near me can't afford to feed homeless kids. One of our government toffs, who is worth 100 million pounds, says there's no problem in UNICEF. We're scoring cheap. I saw that, Jack. I think I just scoring cheap points. Yeah, I don't understand it. The fact that you have people that are struggling, and you have these rich clowns standing up there going, "We don't need that. Well, they don't need that. I got all the money in the world. You don't need that. Why don't you go get a job?" Well, how about you to go get a job, dude? Get a real job, because right now you don't have a real job, and you seem to take breaks anytime you want to. My WrestleMania ticket was canceled, so it won't be a match with fans. Interesting. Hello, Hakeem. How you doing?
What's up, dude? How's it going?
So, Scott and James, I hope that answered your question I hope that expressed my thoughts on this and what I think of it. At least you can say goodbye to 2020 in a few weeks. Yes, Jono. I'm going to power slam 2020.
Like Drew
And then we
McIntyre.
come into 2021 doing the same thing. For at least the first 3 months.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Because we're too stupid to figure out how to stop this.
Yeah.
And then here's the sad part is people are going to go, well, we got the vaccine. Let's go have our big Christmas party. Well, obviously they didn't pay attention to what happened during, they didn't pay any attention to what happened to, over Thanksgiving where we, like, had a bunch of people get sick and now there's, like, hospitals being overran. So let's go have a Christmas party and do the same thing. The best song ever from the WWE is Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey!
No, the one that was the best. Sorry, ho ho. The one that's the best is the hey, 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 ho, ho, ho. That's the best one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just is.
I had to read the end of stuff story 6 times before I could think it's true. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what? I had to check to make sure it was a reliable source. Indiana store shutting down immigration down for good. I'm not sure where you're going with that there, John L.
So.
Our government is trash, plain and simple. Our government is trash, James. We don't look out. First off, our government has never looked out for the veterans. There's a lot of veterans out there that are like, a lot of veterans are homeless. We talk about, our military. Well, we like our military as long as, they're in military uniform. But when they come home and aren't in the military uniform anymore, it seems that we just forget about them.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. Dudes, I'm definitely not trusting the vaccine until others take it. Well, Hakeem, you're going to get a chance because you won't have to worry about it till March or April, somewhere in there. So these people that have taken it now, they're going to have 4 months here to see what happens. Unrelated, but had my work's Christmas party today. First time I've seen most of those guys on 277 days. So Jack, you had a Christmas party?
That's fun.
And you haven't seen them in 277 days, but you guys got together to have a Christmas party? Interesting. So was it virtual or was it like you actually like went to work and had the Christmas party? And then Jack, I hope you socially distanced and had your mask.
Just because we have the vaccine, that doesn't mean that we don't need to follow the CDC guidelines anymore. Yeah, that's the thing that I find really funny. It's like all these people are like,
vaccine's here, we're done.
Having a vaccine is great.
It's like Pence today.
This is like my thought process.
It's a miracle.
Time. It's like
the miracle happened today, and I can see this is the beginning of the end. Just like when the whole like
the whole thing started.
The whole thing, like in May, this was going away. Then November 3rd, it was going away. Then now it's still here. The
vaccine is great and good and fine and dandy, and like we can do that, and that's cool. But don't put all your eggs in the vaccine basket because there's no like foolproof chance that that's gonna work. Like, yeah, we can have hope, but it might not work.
Yeah.
We just have to see. And so, like, we still have to continue doing all of these other things, which people are not doing, which is stupid. But it's like, guys, don't put all your eggs in the vaccine basket. That's my thought process on it.
Yeah. We had a Christmas party via Zoom. Cool. Have y'all used Zoom? I have used Zoom, James. That's what I use in my classes.
I haven't.
So I use Zoom all the time. People don't care because they still want to get together. They don't care about lives, putting other people's lives in danger. That's just it. I mean, this isn't about, it's not about people sitting here and saying, well, I don't live in fear. Okay, but you catch it and you walk around, you give it to someone else. What's the difference between you walking around and giving it to someone and you just shooting that person? There is no difference. Because there's a potential they're going to die.
Yeah.
And so I don't get it. A lady passed out right after taking it. I think there have been a few people that have had some issues from it, but I mean overall I think it's done well. I'm curious to see the long-term effects of it and what it does. Zoom's quite good. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it on, when I use it with my classes. So yeah.
I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Cool. Cool.
We will be back.
What was that, man? You just moved our logo.
Well, I was trying
what the heck, dude?
We will be back Sunday night after TLC.
Sunday
We will not be doing a
no watch along. It's just
watch along. So we'll be back after TLC, and then you know, if we don't have $1,200 by next week, we'll then our trash of our government really. Well, I don't think we're getting $1,200, just because I don't think that many people in our government really care about the people. They got elected, and that's all that's important. And then you got a lot of people saying, well, I'm working. Okay, but there's a lot of people that aren't. And there's a lot of people that can't. And there's a lot of people that had hours cut. And so to sit here and say, go to work, well, okay, they are. It's dumb. In wrestling news, Ben Carter has signed with WWE, specifically NXT UK. Yes, I did see that. Did see that.
So yeah, guys, till then, Sunday, I think.
Sunday. We'll be here Sunday. TLC after TLC. So, hoping to see you guys here Sunday. If you have not liked the show, make sure you like it.
Give it a thumbs up.
18 likes. Wow, man.
Give it a thumbs up.
We're all over that.
So,
we will see you Sunday. Everybody, thanks for stopping in. Gimme Hill, yeah, are you doing I'm assuming you're going to do a live stream during the show?
I think that's what Aunt said. I think.
So, if you have nothing else to do, go and watch Gimme Hill Yaz podcast.
Yeah, we'll probably be in there. Chatting in the chat.
During TLC.
Okay, if not Mr. G, I will be in there. I'll be chatting.
As they will have a live show, I'm assuming. Jack, do you know? Are they doing a live show? If they're still here. I'm not going to lie, I do miss being out, going to the movies, hanging out with friends. It's tough. It's one of those things that's tough, Jonelle. It's tough. That's why you come hang out with us. Because
we're great.
We're cool like that.
Great fun.
When you're in the house all day, it starts to drive you crazy. I know what you're saying, Jonelle. I know what you're saying. Just, come watch our show. Yes, we're live streaming. Please join everyone. Yes, so Sunday, if you have nothing else to do, go hang out during TLC as Gimme Hill Yeah Podcast. We'll be doing a live show on their channel. They're awesome. If you have never been over there, check them out. And with that, we are going to take off. We will see everybody later. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning. Am I missing anything?
Time.
Yeah, time.
Have a wonderful time.
Have a wonderful time. Peace out.